Yes. So not coming. Why it is not coming?
Excuse me, sir. Sir, you are not audible.
So I was talking that in last class we have solved the Legendre polynomial, and in that we have determined the solution y is equal to c1 y1 plus c2 y2, or we can say it is the constant multiple of this line. It is the constant multiple of f of the minus n plus 1, n plus 1, 1, and 1 by 2, comma 1 by x. So this much we have solved in previous class. So I have told you pnx is what? Pnx is the f of the minus n plus 1, 1, 1 by 2 x. So here we have the pnx. Pnx is equal to f of minus n plus 1, 1, 1 by 2, and 1 minus x. So if you expand by the hypergeometric expansion, it is 1 plus a into b, that is the minus n, b, n plus 1 upon factorial 1 into c, that is the 1, into x, 1 by 2, 1 minus x, plus a into a plus 1, so minus n into minus n plus 1, then b into b plus 1, so n plus 1, n plus 2 upon, here we have the factorial 2, and c into c plus 1, so 1 into 2, 1 into 2, and 1 by 2 square, and 1 minus x whole square, plus so on. If you write the nth term, so its nth term will be minus n plus 1, right? So what will be the nth term? That is the n minus of n minus 1, minus n plus n minus 1, and here we have the nth term, n plus 1, n plus 2, and here we have the, so n plus n, n plus n upon, here we have the factorial n, and 1 into 2 into dash 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 into n, and into 1 to 1 upon 2 to power 1 upon 2 to power 1 upon 2 to power n, and 1 minus x to power n. This will come. So when we expand this, so the coefficient of the x to power n will be coefficient of x to power n will be factorial 2n, right? From here we have the factorial 2n upon factorial n whole square. This is the factorial n, this is the factorial n, so factorial n whole square and 2 to power n. So that is the coefficient of the x to power n. So this we call as a an. This we call as a an. So this is the coefficient of the x to power n when we open the this hypergeometric series. So here we have the Pn is equal to 1 plus, right? This we have open. Now in this case, when we put x is equal to 1, you will get the Pn1 is equal to 1. Now from the section 28, we have solved this problem for the ordinary point, and there we have the one recurrence relation. That recurrence relation I have shown. So that recurrence relation I have shown you here, that a m plus 2 is equal to minus of n minus m, n plus m plus 1 am upon m plus 1 m plus 2. So in this, if you put m is equal to k minus 2, if you put m is equal to k minus 2, so here you will get the recurrence relation a k minus 2 is equal to minus of k into k minus 1 upon n minus k plus 2 into n plus k minus 1 into ak. And here the k is equal to n, n minus 2 and so on. Because it is a terminating series, the highest term will be the x to power n. So from here, when we put n is equal to k is equal to n, here you will get the an minus 2 as a minus n into n minus 1, 2 upon 2 minus 2n minus 1 an. Similarly, an minus 4 in terms of the an minus 2 as an minus 4 is equal to minus n minus 2 n minus 3 upon 4 into 2n minus 3 into an minus 2. So when we put all the terms here, the series, because we have seen that series is what, either we have the even term or the odd term. So series can be either the an x to power n plus an minus 2 x to power n minus 2 plus and so on. Last term is either the a1x or last term is the a0, depending over whether the n is even or odd. So ultimately we have the term an into x over n, then an minus 2 in terms of the an. So here we have taken the an common, and an we have seen that it is a factorial 2n upon factorial n whole square upon 2 to power n. That is the an that you have taken common. So inside the bracket we have the x to power n, right, into an minus 2. So an minus 2, here we have an you have taken common, so here we have the an minus 2. So n into n minus 1 upon 2 into 2n minus 1, right? So here we have written this, then an minus 4, this we have. So what will be the x to power to n minus 2kth term? So in that case it will be minus 1 to power k n into n minus 1 in dash 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 into n minus 2k plus 1 upon 2 to power k factorial k 2n minus 1, 2n minus 3, so on, and 2n minus 2k plus 1 and x to power n minus 2k. This is the x to power n minus 2k. It is not visible. So x to power n minus 2k. So from here in the numerator what we have the n into n minus 1 dash 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 n into n minus 2k plus 1. So this can be written as factorial n upon because in this, if you multiply and divide with the n minus 2k, n minus 2k, n minus 2k minus 1, and 3 into 2 into 1, and n minus 2k, n minus 2k minus 1, and 3 into 2 into 1. So numerator will become the factorial n, and denominator will become the factorial of the n minus 2k. Clear? So here this term can be written as, numerator can be written as factorial n upon factorial of n minus 2k. Then in the denominator we have the term 2n minus 1, 2n minus 3, 2n minus 2k plus 1. So here we have written the 2n minus 2k plus 1, 2n minus 2k plus 3, and so on. Then 2n minus 3, 2n minus 1. In this, if you multiply and divide by 2n minus 2k, 2n minus 2k, 2n minus 2k plus 4, 2n minus 2k plus 4, then 2n minus 2, 2n minus 2, then 2n, then 2n. If you multiply and divide by the this term, so what will be the numerator? Numerator will become the factorial of 2n. Numerator will become the factorial of 2n, and in the denominator we have the 2n minus 2k plus 2, 2n minus 2, 2n. From all, if you take the 2 common, so when we take the 2 common, here we have the 2 to power k, here we have the 2 to power k, and remaining one will be the n minus k plus 1 dash 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 n minus 1 and n minus 1 and n. So this can be written as, factorial n upon factorial of n minus k, factorial n upon factorial of n minus k. So total it will become factorial of 2n upon factorial of 2n minus 2k into 2k into factorial n, and upon factorial of n minus k. So when we substitute the coefficient of x to power n minus 2k, so coefficient of the x to power n minus 2k is what? Minus 1 to power k, n into n minus 1 in dash 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 n minus 2k plus 1. That can be written as factorial n upon factorial of n minus 2k, and here we have the minus 1 to power k, and upon, in the denominator we have the 2 to power k, we have the factorial k, and this 2n minus 1, 2n minus 3, 2n minus 2k plus 1, this can be written as, factorial of 2n, factorial of n minus k, and factorial of n minus k, and 2n minus 2k, 2n minus 2k, and 2 to power k, and factorial n. This we can write. So here the coefficient will become minus 1 to power k, and numerator can be written as factorial n upon factorial of n minus 2k. I have written minus 1 to power k, 2 to power n, and 2 to power k, and factorial k. It is the factorial k, I think. Yes, factorial k, wrongly written. Factorial k. So factorial k, here I have written factorial n 2 to power k, factorial k as it is, and this can be written as the n into n minus 1 minus dash 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 n minus 2k plus 1 is written as a factorial n upon factorial of n minus 2k, and 2n minus 1, 2n minus 3 dash 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 2n minus 2k plus 1 is can be written as factorial of 2n minus 2k, right, upon into 2 to power k, factorial n upon factorial 2n, factorial n minus k. So any doubt in this part? Anything you want to ask? Because this is an important term. Online, any problem in writing this?
No, sir.
So here now, or in this, what is the original coefficient of the x to power n minus 2k? In that we have to multiply with the an also, and an is what? An is factorial of 2n upon factorial n whole square into 2 to power n. So when we multiply, so here you will get the series, right? So in this, when you multiply with the 2 factorial of 2n upon factorial of n whole square and 2 to power n. So when you multiply this, so here what will happen? 1 factorial n is cancelled with this, factorial of 2n will cancel with this. So here we have the minus 1 to power, right? Minus 1 to power, and one more thing we have. Acha, here we are multiplying na. So multiplying here, so it is the factorial n whole square and 2 to power k. So factorial 2 to power n, this will cancel out. Factorial of 2n will cancel out. And here we have the minus 1 to power k, minus 1 to power k, factorial of 2n minus 2k, right? 2 to power n, 2 to power n, factorial of k, factorial of k, factorial of n minus k, factorial of n minus 2k into x to power n minus 2k. So that is our Pn. So that is the another formula for the Pn. Pn is summation k is equal to 0 to infinity, 0 to great. What is the meaning of the this is the greatest integer, right? This is the greatest integer for n upon 2. So summation from k is equal to 0 to greatest integer of n upon 2 minus 1 to power k factorial of 2n minus 2k upon 2 to power n factorial of k factorial of n minus k factorial of n minus 2k x to power n minus 2k. And n minus this greatest integer of n by 2 is nothing. This is the greatest integer which is less than n by 2. So it is equal to n by 2 when n is even, and it is the n minus 1 by 2 when n is odd, right? So that is the thing. Now this is the another formula which you can use. Means we have the Pn is equal to one formula. Pn is equal to one formula is P. This is the y1. Okay, where we have written the Pn. This, right? So one formula is this one. Another formula for the Pn is another formula for the Pn is this one, right? Then we have derived the third formula of the Pn in the closed form, right? Now from here, this have you copied? So Pn is equal to, now we have the what is the nth derivative of x to power nth derivative of x to power 2n minus 2k. What is the nth derivative of x to power 2n minus 2? So first derivative is what? First derivative is 2n minus 2k x to power 2n minus 2k minus 1. What is the second derivative? 2n minus 2k 2n minus 2k minus 1 x to power 2n minus 2k minus 2. Similarly, if you have to compute the nth derivative, so nth derivative will become 2n minus 2k 2n minus 2k minus 1 dash 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 2n minus 2k minus of n minus 1 minus of n minus 1 and x to power 2n minus 2k, right? 2n minus 2k minus n. So it will become 2n minus 2k 2n minus 2k minus 1, and here we have the n minus 2k plus 1, n minus 2k plus 1, and x to power x to power x to power n minus 2k. and this can be written as factorial of 2n minus 2k upon factorial of factorial of n minus 2k n minus 2k x to power n minus 2k. So it means this can be written as nth derivative of this can be written as nth derivative of the x to power 2n minus 2k. So in this case, in the final formula, what we have, x to power n minus 2k factorial of 2n minus 2k, and this can be written as d to power means nth derivative of x to power 2n minus 2k. So that is written here. So this can be written as so pnx another formula will be the it is the summation. It is the summation from k for the k is equal to 0 to greatest integer n by 2 minus 1 to power k upon 2 to power n factorial k factorial of n minus k and nth derivative of x to power 2n minus 2k. Now this can be written as now 1 upon 2n 1 upon 2 to power n factorial n is independent of the k, so you can write outside the summation. So it will become 1 upon 2 to power n factorial n nth derivative. Summation and derivative are cumulative in nature, right? Commutative in nature, so that you can interchange. So we can write d to power n dxn of the summation of the k from 0 to greatest integer n by 2 minus 1 to power k factorial n upon factorial k factorial of n minus k x square to power n minus k. Right now we can expand this range for the k by from 0 to n, because when we are taking the nth derivative, but here we have the n minus k. So after the n by 2, if you take the nth derivative, that term will come 0, right? The term will come 0. So that due to that we can increase. So we can write the pnx is equal to 1 upon 2 to power n factorial n dn upon dxn of summation k is equal to 0 to n nck. Nck is what? nck nck is what? It is the factorial n upon factorial k factorial of n minus k, right? nck or n combination k is equal to factorial n upon factorial k factorial of n minus k. So here we have the same thing, factorial n factorial k factorial of n minus k, that can be written as nck and x square n minus k minus 1 to power k. And what is this? Very important thing. What is this? This is the binomial expansion of x square minus 1 to power n. So this can here the pnx will become the 1 upon 2 to power n factorial n of the nth derivative of x square minus 1 to power n, and this is known as the Rodrigues formula. And this is a very important formula. This is known as the Rodrigues formula. Any problem in understanding the Rodrigues formula? Anything you want to revise? Online, any problem? Ritesh, Arju?
No, sir.
So this formula we will use in most of the cases. So pnx is what? Pnx by the Rodrigues formula, pnx by the Rodrigues formula is 1 upon 2 to power n factorial n nth derivative of x square minus 1 to power n. Now, if you have to determine the what is the P0x, what is the meaning of the P0x? 1 upon 2 to power 0 factorial 0 d0 by dx0 of x square minus 1 to power 0. So this will be the 1, d0 is the no derivative, that is the 1, so it will equal to 1. Similarly, if you have to compute the P1x, P1x means 1 upon 2 to power 1 factorial 1 dy dx of x square minus 1 to power 1. That is the 1 upon 2 into 2x into 2x. So 2 and 2 cancel out. Here we have the x. Similarly, if you have to compute the P2x, so 1 upon 2 to power n, so 2 to power 2 factorial 2 d2 upon dx2 of x square minus 1 whole square. So that is the 1 upon, that is a 4, 8, and d2 upon d2 upon dx2 of x to power 4 minus 2x square plus 1, and this can be written as 1 by 8, and first derivative for d by dx of 4x cube minus 4x cube minus 4x. Then second derivative 1 upon 2, it is the 12x square minus 4, and this can be written as, ये क्या हुआ? ये- So this can be written as 3 3x square minus 1 by 2. So that is the P2x. Similarly, you can compute the P3, P4, P5, and so on. So as per your requirement, you can compute the P0 as a 1, P1, P1x as a x, right? P2 is equal to 1 by 2, 3x square minus 1. Then P3 is equal to 1 by 2, 5x cube minus 3x. And in this, you note down here, later on I will prove, Pn1 is equal to 1 and Pn minus 1 is equal to minus 1 to power n. So that we can compute. So what is the P0 is equal to 1? What is the P0 is equal to 1? That is a linear, right? Constant. So here you can see, here we have the graph of the means this is the P1. So that is the graph of the P0, right? This is the graph of the P0x. That is the graph of the P1x, right? Straight line. Then P2x, it is the parabolic. And similarly, we have the graph for the P3, P4, P5, and so on. So like this, we have the graph. So this graph is available in the book, so need not to draw. So here, just want to say that as you increase the term, your graph uh, will take the more oscillation. So that the formula we have derived. Then after, another now important formula I'm going to discuss, that is known as the generating function. In the book it is given as a question, but it is very theoretically, it is very important formula. So it is the question number 1 in your book. Function on the left hand side of this function, 1 upon root of 1 minus 2xt plus t square is equal to p0x plus p1x plus p2x t square plus pnx tn, or this can be written as summation n is equal to 0 to infinity pnx tn. So in the previous, you have seen that all the pi's are all the pi's, whatever the pi you have drawn, drawn here, right? That is the polynomial. It is the polynomial. It is the polynomial. It is the polynomial. All are the polynomial. Means p0 is the polynomial of order 0. P1 is the polynomial of order 1. P2 is the polynomial of order 2. Here we have the x square. P3 is the polynomial of the order 3, and so on. So always the Pnx is the polynomial of order n. Right? Now this Pn you can generate by the this function. That's why this is called the generating function. This Pn you can generate by the function on the left hand side, that is the 1 upon root of 1 minus 2xt plus t square. So in this case, what I am saying, that 1 minus 2xt plus t square minus half is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity Pn t to power n. Means you can generate all order Legendre polynomial through the generating function. Is called the generating function of Legendre polynomial. Assume that relation is true. Now you have to assume that this relation is true. You can generate. Here we have the derivation, but in your course it is not there. But we have the derivation for this. That the left, whatever the function on the left hand side, that can generate all the Legendre polynomial. That's why we call it as a generating function. Now we have to verify that Pn1 is equal to 1 and Pn of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 to power n. Using this approach, you have to determine the. So in this case, what is the generating function is given to you? 1 minus 2xt plus t square minus 1 by 2 is equal to summation Pnx t to power n is equal to 0 to infinity. This is the generating function is given to you. Now in this case, put x is equal to 1. So as you put the x is equal to 1, you will have 1 minus 2t plus t square minus 1 by 2 summation n is equal to 0 to infinity Pn of 1 and t to power n. What is the left hand side? So left hand side will be 1 minus t whole square power minus half summation n is equal to 0 to infinity Pn1 t to power n. Now this is equal to 1 upon 1 minus t. This is left hand side is equal to 1 minus 1 upon t is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity Pn1 t to power n, and this left hand side can be written as 1 plus t square plus t to power n plus so on is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity Pn1 t to power n. Clear? Now, so what is the left hand side? It is the summation of t to power n is equal to 0 to infinity, and summation n is equal to 0 to infinity Pn1 t to power n. So, but if you on comparing coefficient of t to power n, on comparing the coefficient of the t to power n, from this side we have the 1, from this side we have the Pn1. That is the first relation. So on comparing, we have the following result. Clear? Similarly, in the second one, you have to compute Pn of minus 1 as a minus 1 to power n. So in this case, using the same generating function, or you do here. So what is the generating function? 1 minus 2xt plus t square to power minus half is equal to summation Pn of x t to power n. Replace replace x by minus x and t by minus t. In this generating function, you replace x by minus x and t by minus t. So it will become 1 minus 2 minus x minus t whole square power minus half is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity pn minus x and minus t to power n. So left hand side will become 1 minus 2xt plus t square to power minus 1 by 2 is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity pn of minus x minus 1 to power n t to power n. Now put x is equal to 1. As you put x is equal to 1, left hand side will become 1 minus 2t plus t square minus half summation n is equal to 1 to infinity pn of minus 1 minus 1 to power n t to power n, and this can be written as 1 upon 1 minus t. 1 upon 1 minus t summation n is equal to 0 to infinity pn minus 1 minus 1 to power n and t to power n. This left hand side will be summation of tn n is equal to 0 to infinity. If you have the problem in first line, you can include 1 plus t square dash 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 plus tn and so on is equal to this factor. So this is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity pn of minus 1 minus 1 to power n tn. Now on comparing coefficient of t to power n. Here we have the 1, here we have the pn minus 1 and minus 1 to power n. So on both sides, if you multiply with the minus 1 to power n, you will get the pn minus 1 is equal to minus 1 to power n. So that is the another formula. So these expression we will use at many places. So you have to remember this. Then after now in the B part, so that P of 2n minus 1 0 is equal to 0 and P2n 0 is equal to minus 1 to power n 1 into 3 into dash 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 into 2n minus 1 upon 2 to power n upon factorial n. Just to note down, we have the P2n plus 1 at x is equal to 0 is equal to 0 and P2n at x is equal to 0 is minus 1 to power n into 1 into 3 into 2n minus 1 upon 2 to power n upon factorial n. So means we have the recurrence relation Pn x t to power n is equal to 1 minus 2xt plus t square power minus half. So in place of the n, we are writing the 2n, right? So in place of the n, we are writing the 2n because in the summation it will not affect if you multiply with the 2, because here we have the summation from n is equal to 0 to infinity. So our generating function will become summation n is equal to 0 to infinity t to power 2n p2nx is equal to 1 minus 2xt plus t square is t square power minus half. That is our generating function. That is our generating function. Generating function. So in the generating function, if you put x is equal to 0, so x is equal to 0. So here we have the summation n is equal to 0 to infinity t to power 2n P2n 0 is equal to 1 plus t power minus half. So what is the expansion of 1 plus t square power minus half? That is the 1 plus minus half into t square minus half into minus 3 by 2 upon factorial 2 by the binomial expansion. We can expand this. So minus half minus 3 by 2 upon factorial 2 into t square whole square dash 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 plus plus, and here we have the minus half into minus 3 by 2 dash 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 minus half minus n plus 1 minus n plus 1 upon factorial n and t square to power n. So when we compare the coefficient of t to power 2n on both sides, when we compare the coefficient of t to power 2n on both sides, so you will get the uh, it is wrongly written. It is the 2n plus 1 is equal to 0. It is the 2n. So p 2n plus 1 because in that term there is no p2 t to power 2n. So p 2n plus 1 will become the 0 and p 2n will become the minus 1 to power n, because from all we take the that is the coefficient term. Here we have the coefficient minus half minus 3 by 2 dash 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 minus half minus n plus 1 upon factorial n and t to power 2n. So coefficient is this. So in this case we have the minus 1 to power n, 1 into 3 into dash dash dash, right? Here we have the factorial means minus half, so minus half plus 1, so it is the n minus 2n minus 1, 2n minus 1 upon 2 into 2 into 2, so 2 to power n, 2 to power n and factorial n. So that we have to write, right? So that is the p2n is equal to minus 1 to power n, 1 into 3 into 2n minus 1 upon 2 to power n factorial n. That is the two value. So that you can, that is the generalized value for the x is equal to 0. Now, question number 2 from your book. Consider the generating function, the same generating function, 1 upon root of 1 minus 2xt plus t square is equal to summation n is equal to 0 to infinity p n x tn. Now, by differentiating both sides with respect to t, so that x minus t summation p n x t to power n is equal to 1 minus 2xt plus t square summation from 1 to infinity n p n x t to power n minus 1. That you have to show. What is given? Here we have the 1 minus 2xt plus t square power minus half is equal to summation p n x t to power n. Now they have said that by differentiating both sides with respect to t, you have to show this. So when we differentiate this with respect to t, here we have the minus half 1 minus 2xt plus t square minus 3 by 2 is equal to summation p n x n t to power n minus 1. If you multiply on both sides, multiply by 1 minus 2xt plus t square. On both sides, if you multiply by the 1 minus 2xt plus t square, so on this side we have the minus half 1 minus 2xt plus t square to power minus half is equal to summation pnx into 1 minus 2xt plus t square n t to power n minus 1. Now, what is the minus half? What is the value of the 1 minus 2xt plus t square to power minus half? that is the summation Pn t to power n, Pnx t to power n. So summation Pnx t to power n for n is equal to 0 to infinity. And as you have differentiated this summation will start from the n is equal to 1 to infinity. N is equal to 1 to infinity. This side summation is the n is equal to 1 to infinity. Left side summation now will be the n is equal to 0 to infinity. So this will become, so now here we have the n is equal to 0 to infinity pnx into 1 into n to power uh, n pnx, now t to power n minus 1, then minus summation 2x 2x n 2x n t to power n pnx pnx, now summation from the 1 summation from the 1 to infinity plus summation pnx, and here we have the t square. So n t to power n plus 1 summation n is equal to 1 to infinity, 1 to infinity, right? So now on comparing the coefficient of, on comparing the coefficient of coefficient of the t to power n, on comparing coefficient of t to power n. So here we have the, on comparing the coefficient of the t to power n, we have the following recurrence relation. So this is the most important recurrence relation in case of the, in case of Legendre. We have the more recurrence relation also, but this is the most important recurrence relation in case of the Legendre polynomial. So as you compare the coefficient of t to power n on both sides, you will get the following recurrence relation. Clear? Online clear?
Yes, sir.
So on comparing, we have the following recurrence relation. So this is known as the Legendre recurrence relation. Recurrence relation. This is known as the recurrence relation. So now in this case, what is the benefit of the recurrence relation? You know that P0x is equal to 1, P1x is equal to x. So using these two results, you can compute the P2, P3, P4, P5. There, through the Rodrigues formula, what we have to do? We have to take the derivation. Nth means second derivative, third derivative, fourth derivative, and so on. We have to take the nth derivative. But with the help of the recurrence relation, just you put the P0 x is equal to 1, P1 x is equal to x, right? You will get the same, means for example n is equal to 2. So for the if you have to compute the P2, so P2 means you put the n is equal to 1, n is equal to 1, and n is equal to 1. So here we have the P0, right? P0 means n is equal to 1, n is equal to 1. So P0 is 1, so just you put 1, right? Here here we have the n is equal to 1, so it is the 3x, right? 3x square, 3x square, and here we have the n plus 1, that is the 2, so it will come the 3x square minus 1 upon 2. So similarly you can compute the P2, P3, and so on. So just by putting the n is equal to 1, 2, 3, and so on, through this recurrence relation, you can determine the all the polynomials, all the Legendre polynomials, right? So that is the